What's up, Army? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Keith.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Zach.
I'm Nate.
I know the vibes. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all seen the picture. I know why y'all here. BTS Heartbeat. It's some exclusive drip on Patreon. By the time y'all watching this, the guide should have already hit the YouTube channel. So enjoy that treat. It's a bunch of other guides that's going to be up this month for BTS. Definitely want to join the Patreon. We're going to be vlogging while we're at the concert and doing a whole bunch of decent shit. So
also
sure
watch
join
our old videos
and do what Lo said. Other than that, let's jump right into Heartbeat.
That's nice.
Shit.
It leaves me feeling seasick, baby. 꿈 같은 현실을 비춰나봐. It spins me round and drives me crazy. 한낮에 뜬 달 같은 나인가봐. 만약 나 혼자였다면 혹시 널 몰랐다면 포기했을지 몰라. Lost in a sea. But my heart's still on fire with a burning desire. 다시 널 찾을 거야 운명처럼. I wish that you would love me. 어제처럼 다시 이 손 놓지 말고.
Love the match cut.
When you hear my heartbeat, baby, you give me a new life, you give me a new birth. I feel your heartbeat, oh why? I've been losing my mind, I've been running my shine. I know maybe for you wasn't ready, baby, but you resonate me, and you resonate me. I've been calling your name in this universe. Got universe.
That was slick. That was slick.
속에서 나를 이끌어줘 너. 너는 나의 빛이자 나의 구원. 이 비도 끝이가 이제 네 손을 놓지 않을래. I wish that you would love me. 어제처럼 다시 이 손 놓지 말고. And every time my heart beats 맞춰봐 다시. Don't leave me gentle. 운명을 느껴나. 운명을 느껴나. 운명을 느껴나. 운명을 느껴나.
Shit.
Shit. Pretty interesting.
This video,
That was such a beautiful video.
That was a lot.
this video looks like how I thought my universe video was going to look.
Honestly, yeah.
As soon as I seen it, I thought of that. This is a lot to unpack though, because it's so much going on, and the video itself felt like 3 different things too. It's a lot to unpack. I wish the song would have kicked a little bit more. I don't know if it was the speaker or something else. I wanted a little bit more like kick from the bass and everything
It
too.
feels like a concert song, like not really produced to just be music, but more so a concert genre. I definitely like how they played on the world, universe, galaxy universe thing, you know, showing the planets. Yeah, it was really dope when you see the planets merging. But my favorite part of this is actually like seeing the guys in like real life, like them being some, you know, other occupations with their life is actually pretty interesting, because that was a concept I was thinking of for them or another group. So good to see they already did it. But yeah, you know, yeah, fuck it, we could do it again. But no, that was actually pretty interesting seeing them doing like other things. But ironically, Jimin is still a dancer in this life and the next. So, but Jin is, what was he, a bellhop, or he looked like a bellhop?
Concierge.
Yeah, concierge. Yeah, that was all just interesting. I guess RM's a detective or something. And then Jimmy.
He seems like he'd be a fucking detective.
Yeah, he'd definitely be a cop. This
Sherlock Holmes.
With the NCI glasses too.
This perpetrator.
He was like, "Don't touch that
This
object."
ain't your ordinary. He is particular.
It's like the killer listens to Shakespeare. I know, because I too.
Listen to Shakespeare. He's from a world unlike our own. But yet, like everything we've known.
Y'all seen Suge was playing that piano, Kurt?
I was about to say, Sugar.
That was probably one of the moments
Seen Suge was playing that
that
piano
hit me
from,
the most. Yeah.
you know.
V was, I can't ignore that part. I guess he was like a farmer, like picking stuff. Yeah, at the piano. Yeah.
Piano.
Hope was a surgeon.
thought V said-
Hope was a doctor.
I thought V talked about that before on another joint too, about being a farmer.
His family,
because his
family
family,
farm. Yeah.
I also love like a lot of I guess editing choices that they did here too. Kurt, I know you probably loved all the Inception stuff, like all the up and down
This
reverse
right
stuff
here
or
was
whatever.
crazy.
Yeah, the equinox shots.
I just love those. Every time they scaled back, it would be like something else, and then when the universes were like blending, and just how grand it got with the wells and shit and everything moving in. It was.
Super dope.
It was a
clean
lot. They were in a
records.
bag. Like this was really clean. I even like how when the beats hit certain times, I'd be like footstep, door open, pan. I think they kicked the punching bag and it turned into like a match cut, and it showed like the other members like come in and stuff like that, blended with the concert footage. Then it looks like blended in with some of the dance choreography stuff that they were also doing at the end too. So it's a lot to unpack from here, but I like everything that was going on. The song was cool, but I was so taken back by the video that the song kind of got lost on me like a little bit. But this was another solid entry and another good video. So yeah, y'all can jump in. You had more to say? What were you?
No, I think that was it. Like I said, J Hope as a doctor was pretty funny. I'm your surgeon.
I'm your hope.
Prepare to get over that.
I like this video a lot. The thing that I probably took from it is like they're all in their own universe, and then when you see like their planets clashing together, that's when they go to the concert and they came together as one whole group. And you saw how he just ran into, I don't know the members, the one that ran into
Sugar and RM.
Yeah, they ran into each other in the street, and then you just saw he disappeared. When it was like a quick view, like they're together in one universe. So I definitely like how they brought the planets together, and then the concert, they was all one.
Hashtag Zach got it.
It was interesting because they did know each other before the group too. Like, it was actually cool. So interesting.
No, I thought the video was cool. I thought the concept was interesting. Again, you know, the lives outside of BTS, if they had normal lives or what they would be in a different time, a different place, a different space. And then slowly those worlds converging, even to the point where when RM and Sugar ran into each other, it's almost like Sugar on a different universe kind of flinched, like he just got hit, and acknowledging like, you know, his neck was hurting when he fell. It was It was interesting, and then they would show them from that aspect to them working on choreography, and they would kind of slowly fill in during that scene as now that the worlds are blending. This is what we are. This is what we really are in this universe. I thought it was cool. I love the color palette. It was definitely bright. The concert footage was super sharp. And it was really, really good. It's almost like the choreography they were doing at the end was the same choreography they were doing on stage. So even in that, I think there were a separate universe. Like maybe we're training for what we're actually to become in the future. I thought that was a good foreshadowing. This is just a well-done video, and I honestly couldn't tell you anything about the lyrics. They were on there, but I'm just so caught up in the video that I didn't really read them. So, I'm not even going to touch on that, but by all means.
So, this is BTS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One and only, Nate.
Okay. No, I like heard some of the music played at the house, but like I never really saw a video. Seemed like they got some good music.
Oh, this is your style?
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's
I know your brother is more of like the metalhead, and you more like the softer.
yeah. This was cool. I know he played. Well, he played that one that y'all said the kid playing the piano was
Sugar.
yeah.
It stands for shooting guard.
He played him a lot at the house. The couple of his joints that he was telling me about, but I didn't really know who he was. But I mean, like now I know. I hear they, it's pretty dope. Yeah, I'd hear more of them.
Yeah, I thought everything was really, really solid in this. Like, I did like the song a lot, and I think there was a lot of great things within the song, like such as I love the blending of the vocals and how it doesn't seem like it's necessarily overproduced. Like I could be wrong, but I believe there's a little bit of acoustic guitar kind of in the beginning, and that kind of just lets me know like a little bit of what I'm in for as far as just more of a laid back kind of chill sort of vibe, or reflective rather, I should say. But so I loved all that. I think RM's verse really stood out to me a lot in this, especially because it's mostly all in English, and the wordplay and everything he was doing was mostly completely in English. So I think anytime you can like step outside of your own language, even if you're fluent in a second language, just the ability to bend and twist words and have wordplay and stuff like that in there, like the whole universe thing, as you were saying, like the you and everything like that. So there was a lot of great stuff like that in there. But I will say it's mostly the video that stood out the most to me in this one. That was some of my favorite space cosmos sort of visual imagery that was put to screen. And I love how it does, and it's kind of weird because it's like some of the space elements might seem like it's the fantasy, but I think that's actually a metaphor for the reality of what they've achieved or what they're setting out to achieve, because it does seem like it's very centric about Army and what they would be doing if they weren't in this life, or possibly contemplating what life would have been, sort of thing, at least what I'm getting from it. I love, it hit me a lot emotionally seeing Suge at the piano and everything with the whole, you're my heartbeat, like the thing that gives me life and everything. We know a little bit more about the backstory as far as, what that means to him. And I love how everything is kind of a metaphor for everyone individually. Like you see, at one point Jimin is doing like some sort of karate or some sort of martial arts. But when he's waiting before before he actually goes into the arena or whatever, you see him framed in the corner, and the empty seat is what's most in frame. And significance of the size in the frame is the proportion to like how important it is, everything. So you have this significance on the empty seat if someone's not there for him, whether it's a love interest or like anything like that. But that was timed like around the time of the hook and everything. So the heartbeat for him like wasn't there, or there was some sort of detachment there that I was getting. But I thought that was all really great visual storytelling. And the thing that probably stood out to me the most though was towards like the crescendo or the end of the video is when you're getting all the space elements, and you literally see the worlds collide, and that's when all of them seem to meet and kind of run into each other a little bit. But funny enough, when they collide, you get the literal explosion, but I was thinking about the whole
bang, bang.
the whole creation thing, the Big Bang Theory, and it's funny because they edited that with with them stepping out in the concert, so it's literally like the spark of the worlds coming together, like created like the Big Bang and Big Bang Army, as far as that. So just that whole visual metaphor, if that was there, was really impressive to me. And yeah, I think that's just about it.
Anybody else say anything on there? Like, comment, subscribe, #Redeemers. Let us know what other tracks we should jump into from BTS. Enjoy the guide that you guys got. If you're not on the Patreon, like I said earlier, jump on there. Whole bunch of other guides on there for this month. And then, like I said, we'll be vlogging everything during the whole concert. So you guys definitely going to want to be on the Patreon. YouTube will continue to show you guys some love. Show us some love in the comments. Love you guys. Gonna holler at your army.
Go watch our old
Take care.
videos.
Peace.
Like.
Peace.